Yeah, I just wanted to say to all of the stuff that's going on right now, how niggas is trying to kill police and some more shit. Um, it's going down right now, man, and I really don't even know pretty much to say about it because the world is gonna end. So, yeah, shit. But that don't mean we have to give up on the world. We can still do good, you know, be peaceful. We can still love each other, show love, you know. It seems like this world is only going to condone the violence. So sometimes I even feel like violence only can understand violence. But I know no matter what good comes out of this, this is not the way things are supposed to be. This world is not the way things are supposed to be. So with that being said, get it how you live. You know what I mean? I wish I could be able to do something about it. I mean, but morally I can't because morally my hands are tied. It's wrong. But my people are dying out there too at the same time. So it's kind of tough to like try to be positive. I mean, I'm fearful every day of getting pulled over and being shot, reaching for a cell phone or just not even reaching. And it's not even my phobia, that's other people's phobias. But it's just that I've seen so much of it on TV. I know it's gonna be in front of me sooner or later. So I wanna say get those gun permits. You know what I mean? And protect your family. And do something about it. You know what I mean? Do something about it. Obama's not trying to fix it. He ain't trying to fix it. You know what I mean? He's a Uncle Tom. He's just sitting around being a puppet. Everybody's trying to have a moment of silence for the officers, but I mean, like my people's been dying for years and years and years while Obama's been in office, and I don't really see him breaking bread with all of the families that's lost kids. You know what I mean? Family members. You know. So I don't condone violence. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if my hands wasn't tied morally, I'd probably be a sniper too. I'd probably be a sniper too. I'm tired of what's going on. I'm tired of it. Everybody's acting like it ain't like everybody's acting like it ain't happening. Like everybody's going on with their lives. Say I'm at the beach. Everybody's just walking around. Our people are really dying out here, man, and no one's really doing anything about it. So I grew up in poverty. I grew up in the hood. You know what I mean? I grew up in Dorchester, Mass. That's the illest part. Like, you know what I mean? The South End. You know what I mean? I grew up in the illest part of Massachusetts. I didn't seen a lot. I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. It's just cool to kill a black man. It's just cool to kill a black man. So all I'm saying is, I'm gonna get a gun permit, and I'm just gonna make sure it's habit because when them times come and somebody comes and knocking at my door, my first priority is to protect my family, and I know Jehovah's gonna understand that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna see my family die in front of me or anybody. I'd rather die if anything. And I guarantee you, if it was my life, I'm gonna take a lot of them niggas out with me. So, if anybody gets a chance to see this and understand that it's gonna get worse, it's gonna get a lot worse. Especially if Trump gets in office. If Trump gets in office, every black American is gonna be spreading their cheeks. So here's the solution. Here's the solution. Let's get real. If we all say give it 2 years where we don't buy anything except necessities like food, you know, lights, whatever. You don't buy no new houses. We don't go on no vacations. We don't go buying new boats and luxury cars, no sneakers, no. Yo, we'll shut the economy down. They'll have to either acknowledge or we'll have to come to some type of agreement where we want to leave this country. We want our land back. We want our land back. Simple as that. And if they're not prepared to make the preparations that we deserve, then I say all of us try to find residents in a different country. Maybe we could find a liaison that'll you know what I'm saying, navigate our black people to a different country, our home country. If anything, our home country, Africa, our home country, or any country that'll take us. Because we are talented, we are creative, we are empowered, we are authentic. We can't be copied, we can't be cloned, and they hate us for it. We are the original. Everything spawns from something that's original. That's where you got all different types of imposters and different people dressing up, trying to be like that, but it's not. It's not in them. So what I'm saying is, if all of these rappers, all of these paid, I'm talking about these black cops too. There's a lot of black cops out here that are fucking, pardon my French, but I mean, come on, man. They're cops. They're black. You stop too. You stop going to work. I mean, you don't need to go to work. Why go to work at times like this? You think you're gonna do any good? It's only gonna get worse. The Bible says it's only gonna get worse. So only thing I can say is, see if we can either get what we should already have. Our half of this country should be ours anyway. But if they're not going to give us our equal rights, if they're not going to make us feel like all lives matter, not only black lives matter, but all lives matter. Don't belittle any other culture out here on this planet, because if I see any human being out there getting murdered like we're getting murdered every day, I would want to do something about it. I'm sorry. We all bleed the same color. I don't care, white, black, nigga. If I see somebody getting jumped, and I know, like, I don't care what color it is, I'm gonna say that's messed up, and I'm gonna try to help them. Or it makes you just as guilty as the person who's just beating them up. So, you know what I'm saying? They say all good men have to do is nothing at all. That's whack. Because in this world, it's only being signed as weakness. I say good men have to step up with courage and make the demands necessary to protect his culture, his heritage, his home, and his land. If you don't understand that, then you can't even step into my area, because it's not about blacks, it's about humanity. Don't you love life? I love life. I love people. I love seeing new things. I love family. I love unity. So if anybody gets a chance to see this, please push it out there. Let all these rappers, I see all these niggas on Facebook, these rappers on Facebook, oh, Black Lives Matter, nigga, you're the one feeding the economy because you're spending all this fucking money back into the economy, pardon my friend. But you're spending all this money back into the economy. Why don't, think about what would happen if all of the black people stopped spending money on frivolous things for like 2 years. Just get the bare necessities. Just get everything the kids need, like food, whatever, anything your kids need. Don't buy extra appliances for the house, pots, pans. Don't buy all of that. You already got everything you need to survive. Just buy, you got your toilet paper, your toiletries, your hygiene products, okay. But no new houses, no vacations, no new cars, no none of that. None of that. You get that money. But we spend it in a different country, a country that's willing to accept us as equals. All of us. I'm not looking at any color less than me. We're all the same. And if you don't know that, then maybe you should check the Bible and go back on your damn history. I will not promote that. I promote love. I was just talking about violence because I'm angry, and that's the hood in me. And if that ever happened to me, I will always comply with officers, always comply, because I know that's my life. But if I feel threatened, I'm sorry, it's gonna be him or me. And if I have to go, I'm gonna be taking niggas out with me. Sorry. The key is to be smart. No reaching in your car. Don't reach for nothing. Hello? I don't give a fuck if you got a permit or not. Pardon my French. I don't care if you got a permit. No reaching. You put your hands up and then you tell him you got a firearm and then you have him bring you out the car and search you and grab it himself. You don't reach. Hello, people. No reaching in the car with your kids around or just even by yourself. You comply with what they're saying. But for some reason, if you feel as if your life is in danger, then you bring the smoke. You can let them work that shit out later. Probably my friend, you let them work that out later with all of the excuses. The you know what do they have? They have these procedures that's BS. Just basically buying time so that people forget about it, and then come up with a proceeding that just says, oh, everything's okay. The officer gets to go home. This guy dies. Everything he was all right. You know he followed protocol. That's BS. Yo, my main priority is getting home to my family, man. And us black men, you're responsible for that. I don't care. Your responsibility is to get home to your family. It ain't to be tough. It ain't to reach. It ain't to none of that. It ain't to be tough. It ain't none of that. Nigga, if a nigga catch you with a burner, you get caught. You just get caught, nigga. You know what I mean? You gotta eat that. But if you feel threatened and if you got a heater, I say pull it out. I squeeze, pull it. What are chances we have? But always comply with police. If they pull you over, you let them search you. If you got a firearm, you let them take it. Don't reach, please don't reach. Don't reach for wallets. Don't reach for anything. Keep your hands on the steering wheel and you wait till the police officer comes to your window. You make sure you turn off your ignition is off and you be polite and you ask the officer everything that anything he wants to know, just comply with him. He pulls you out of your vehicle, you know what I mean? You let him know, yes, I got a firearm in the vehicle, whatever. I'm licensed to carry, but leave your hands where they can see them, please. But for all you punk rappers who think y'all can post on Instagram or Black Power Unity, y'all niggas are whack. I'll call any one of y'all motherfuckers out because y'all are whack. Y'all are the people out here that can do most about it. And here it is, you got Will Smith complaining about Grammys, and you got T.I., posting these punk comments about black this and black that. Let me tell you something, man. If I had as much as money as them niggas had, trust me, I would put together a real unity of getting all these people out of this country. The black people run this country, man. If I guarantee you, if every black person in this country decided to not go to work for 2 months, right? I guarantee you, the whole thing will come crashing down. The whole thing come crashing down. You know what I mean? So think about that. And I heard somebody say, if you're not going to help, and if all you're gonna do is downplay how we're feeling, stay out of it. Don't give an opinion. You don't have anything to say. But our people are dying out here, and I think that we need to collectively, as a unit, as a culture, to make a real movement that says we're not spending another dime. We will not work. We will not put our money back into this economy where they can tax us and they can take our land and kill our children and deprive us of proper education and take our rights and compromise our rights, our disrespect and our integrity. Until they can address those issues as us collectively as a unit, and I'm telling you they won't, then we need to leave this country and think about taking our money back to the homeland and putting money into that economy. That's our home. Fight for our home. There's people out there dying too, and they've been dying for a lot longer than we've been dying here in this country. So if anyone's gonna listen to this, please do the right thing. It's about being human and doing the right thing. That's all I have to say.